Scene 1. The kitchen at night. The camera slowly moves towards the kitchen. Tanvir and his younger sister Ruhi are preparing dinner. Ruhi is chopping vegetables with care, Tanvir, stirring the cooking. Ruhi, increase the spices a little, otherwise the taste will fade. Ruhi, laughing. Brother, how can you come before eating? Be patient. Scene 2. The living room. Tanvir's friends, Kavya and Sneha, are sitting on the sofa. Kavya finishes talking on the phone and looks towards the kitchen. Kavya, excitedly, "Hey, my stomach is rebelling with hunger. Is there anything to eat, brother?" Ruhi, lip curling, "I will eat when the food is ready. I am thinking of eating alone." Tanvir, laughing, "There is a pie from yesterday's birthday party. It is in the fridge. Go and eat Italiano." Kavya, brother, you have read my mind. Sneha, raising the bowl of paisa. Wait, let me take a picture. I will post it on Insta. Kavya, surprised. Will you post this half-eaten thing on Insta? Sneha, yes, it'll go with the theme. Half-eaten, Folila. Scene 3. Dining table. Everyone sits down to eat together. Light laughter is going on. Ruhi, it is fun to cook when you have guests like you. Tashfi, new character. Tears in eyes. After my mother died, my father also left. Without you, I don't know where I would be today. Scene 4. Dark. Throne. Room black. Smoke in the room. A shadowy lord sits on a throne. His name is Arkan. Arkan roaring. Nirjan Johar. Time is up. There will be no escape from death, Nimar. Bring him. Scene 5. Woman meditating among skeletons. Nimar, eyes closed. The order will be carried out, Lord. Scene 6. A group of people are walking down the corridor. They come and stand in front of a huge blood-red demon. Name is Rodrexa. Rodrexa Nirjin. Back off. I have no quarrel with you, Nirjan. But the children, Rudraksha, they are the key. Nirjan, you can't even touch them while I'm here. He starts reciting the mantra. A protective circle is formed. Rudraksha shouts. No. Scene 7. A group of old friends. Return. Young man wearing glasses named Shayon. Nirjan, brother. It's good to see you. Nirjan. But why did you come back again? Tanvir was caught right then, Sneha. We came to bring him back. Scene 8. Suddenly the female character, Marian, grabs Tanvir's throat. Tanvir, sighing Marian. I am Da. I am your friend. Sneha. Marine, control yourself. Marine slowly calms down. Marin, what happened to me? I can't remember anything. Scene 9. Nimar is walking down the corridor. His face is like a skeleton. Nimar la. Lor. Lor. Last scene. Arkan on the throne. Arkan, Nemar, the time has come. Start the seventh sacrifice. The old mansion loomed before me, its decrepit facade sending chills down my spine. As I reached for the rusty doorknob, a blood-curdling scream echoed from within. My heart raced, but something inexplicable pulled me forward. The call of the soul! It's a phrase that haunts the darkest corners of our minds, whispering promises of untold horrors and unspeakable truths. For centuries, people have claimed to hear it, a faint, otherworldly voice that beckons them towards the unknown. Some say it's the voice of the dead, while others believe it to be a manifestation of our deepest fears and desires. I never thought I'd experience it myself, but here I was, standing on the threshold of a house that seemed to breathe with malevolent energy. The scream I'd heard moments ago had faded, replaced by an eerie silence that pressed against my eardrums like a physical force. With trembling fingers, I turned the doorknob and stepped inside. The floorboards creaked beneath my feet, each sound amplified in the oppressive quiet. Dust motes danced in the pale moonlight that filtered through grimy windows, creating ghostly patterns on the walls. As I ventured deeper into the house, that's when I first heard it. A soft, melodic humming that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. It was beautiful, entrancing, and utterly terrifying. My rational mind screamed at me to turn back, to flee this cursed place. But my feet moved of their own accord, drawn by the haunting melody. The humming grew louder as I ascended a rickety staircase, the wood groaning in protest with each step. At the top, a long hallway stretched before me, lined with closed doors. The song now pulsed in my veins, drowning out the frantic beating of my heart. One door stood slightly ajar, a faint light spilling from within. As I approached, the humming reached a fever pitch, filling my head with its otherworldly resonance. With shaking hands, I pushed the door open. The room beyond was empty, save for a single ornate mirror that dominated the far wall. Its surface rippled like water, distorting my reflection into something that inhuman. And then I saw them, faces pressing against the glass from the other side, their mouths open in silent screams. I tried to run, but my legs wouldn't move. The mirror's surface bulged outward, spectral hands reaching for me. The humming had become a deafening roar, and I realized with horror that it was coming from my own throat. As the ghostly fingers brushed my skin, I felt my soul being torn from my body. In that moment, man understood the true nature of the call. It wasn't just a voice or a song. It was a hunger, an insatiable need to draw the living into the realm of the dead. My vision blurred, the room spinning around me. I could feel myself being pulled towards the mirror, my essence unraveling like a frayed thread. In desperation, I clawed at the walls, my fingernails leaving bloody trails on the peeling wallpaper. Just when I thought all hope was lost, a warm hand grasped mine. Through the haze of terror, I saw a figure standing in the doorway. My sister, who had followed me to the house out of concern. Her touch anchored me to reality, giving me the strength to resist the mirror's pull. With a sound like shedding glass, the spell broke. The faces in the mirror vanished, leaving only our own pale reflections staring back at us. We stumbled out of the room, down the stairs, and into the cool night air, gasping and trembling. As we drove away from that accursed place, I couldn't shake the feeling that a part of me had been left behind. The call of the soul had nearly claimed me, and I knew with chilling certainty that it would not give up so easily. In the days that followed, I researched the history of the house and discovered a pattern of disappearances stretching back decades. Each victim had reported hearing strange music or voices before vanishing without a trace. I realized then that my encounter was just one thread in a tapestry of horror that had been woven over generations. The call of the soul continues to echo in my dreams, a constant reminder of how close I came to joining the ranks of the lost. I share my story now as a warning to others who might be tempted by its siren song. For in the realm between life and death, there are forces beyond our comprehension, waiting to prey on the unwary. So, if you ever find yourself in a place where shadows whisper and the air thrums with an otherworldly melody, remember my tale. And whatever you do, don't answer the call. For once it has you in its grasp, it may never let go.